Okay, so I had another load of uranium come in from the drones, and I've managed to get all but one. So I'm going to send that trade rocket off, and we'll see how many Terra tokens we get back. So we've got to wait a fair while. Um, it's going to give us 8,900, is it? I don't know if that's taken into account what I had. I don't know. But we'll see when that gets back. Could be wrong. And then we're going from there. So we nearly complete the terraformation. We should have. So that's going to come out of 4. So I've got to increase. I've also got to build one of those. Be interesting to see how this all pans out, won't it? Definitely got to get the portal generator because that gets us the crystals. Oh, we can do the animal stuff. I've never really done that. I'll have to have a play with that. Yeah, and we'll buy that bigger living compartment, and then I can automate everything, and I'll probably put down maybe another 1 or 2 of these. So we've got loads and loads of drones that can get everything. And I'll also put 2 uranium, 2 iridium, instead of just the 1, to see if that will solve the problem with supply. We'll go from there. This was a way of slowing down this hunger. Let me see, so I eat one of those. And then it's a matter of really building out that. I can get the new living area, putting all of the building, all of the storages in, and leaving that to do it. Out the way somewhere. Put the butterfly farms on the lake somewhere. And I'll probably have the living area. I don't really want it near that because it's going to get laggy as time goes on. I might leave the living area out this way. Put all the trees somewhere else. And the butterfly farm somewhere else. Anything that moves. So all these beehives that have all of these moving. These will be horrendous. You'll have, because each one of these bees is creating a tiny bit of lag. So, and it was the same with the butterflies, same with the fish. So it's better to just shove them all out the way somewhere in some corner and forget about them. The drone should pick everything up. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And obviously, when this trade rocket gets back, so I'll see you shortly. Right, okay. I've uh, basically had the rocket come back, and this is what it's telling me I've got to spend. I built a whole load more of those cells, so I'm going to buy that, and then I'm going to launch the rocket. By the magic of YouTube, you will see it come back. Okay, the rocket's landed, and here is the living compartment. I'll grab that. What is needed to make that? Got all of that out there, I think. So let's head. I've redone the floors slightly higher, and I've left the 2 raised up here. So let's see what's needed for that again. So titanium and one of those. So let's put this down and see how the hell it looks. Yeah. I might put it on a bit more. I mean, it's kind of, that's not quite right. So this field of view thing, knock it down to there. Does that help? Kind of like, that's what I go up here and do. Will it work this way around? It's really horrible, isn't it, the way this works? You'll be so far away from it to get it to snap and do anything you want it to do. You can't. There's that. It's turned out there, isn't it? So in theory, if you had that with the door in the middle, yeah, that's much better. You're able to utilize so much more space. So if you had let's say you were sitting here and you had your autocrafters all the way around with the gaps you can get in and out, and the same the other sides. I mean, this could be 3 levels up, couldn't it? Another 2 levels up. And then this becomes the bottom of it, so to speak. And you have those there just for make it look pretty. Those. Because the other one was a 2x2, but it was actually 4. In theory, yeah, you could leave this one like this, and then put another 2 on top, but add the extensions to it. So I'm going to do that now. Right. This is roughly how I'm thinking this is going to work. So if I put the autocrafters in this middle section, obviously they're going to come out this way a lot more and at the back a lot more. But the whole idea, I can't get up that high. The whole idea is that it will grab all of this space. If I build a ladder, can do is just put a temporary ladder in somewhere. That one enables to go. So then you get all of this space. Yeah, so autocrafters are on the next level up. How many of these ladders can I make? Stick another one on the end here. This should be the 3rd level. Then you've got 2 more levels of there's more cobalt. I'm going to probably put on some more doors. So we're up to that 3rd level there, so I need to build another 2. Anything, I might have to stick an extra one of these here, so I can put the ladder in it so it all stays uniformed. Or put it in the middle maybe. Yeah, it's giving you an idea of the radius. So if it's in the middle, it goes right almost to the end there, way out here and way out the back. And then it comes down. So if that's where the storage is, it roughly comes down to here. And then it comes right in like here. And then obviously you've got a little tiny bit on the bottom, and then it repeats that up this side. And then from the top, it does the same. So this one here comes across there, and then it goes up to there. And then as it comes in again, from this, it comes right into here. And then you have another little bit on the top. Again, it comes all the way out. Obviously, it's less. So if you were to replicate this here, the footprint on the bottom, you'll probably find it will come out to about here somewhere maybe. So you'll have another one of these sitting here and at the back. At the same at the very top. And then a little dome on the top of it. But I'm not going to bother with that. It's a shame that they don't make something that can fit between these, because these things here, they just don't snap. Because the building's there. It just looks horrible. It just, why is it not snapping to the bottom? It snaps to this building here, which is bizarre. But yeah, it's the way it is, I suppose. So that's how I'll have to do it. Just attach them to the bottom of that. We put that there. Is that right? Oh, that don't look right, does it? Ah, it's not right there. So put that out of that, and then stick that Tedious. So you're going to have an even bigger gap, I suppose, of there. It does not want to match. Get rid of that one. Yeah, okay. Not the best looking in the world, is it? So that kind of matches up to that. Again, that one's kind of... Another iron. So I'll have to go and get some more iron, unless there's some still in here. Which there isn't. So that's giving you an idea what it is. I'm going to stick the autocrafters up there. And then I'm going to test it. I'm going to put some storages on the very ends. And then come in a little bit on these. The autocrafter is, sorry. So I put the storage on the end and then come in a little bit on these two. And come right into here somewhere on these. And it should work. And I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, right. I've now positioned a few of these storages. Made it look a little bit better. Onto the autocrafters there in the middle. And as you can see, I didn't expect it to pick it up from here. I thought it was going to be down here on the low level, but it actually picks it up from there. And same for that side. So if I go up one, the second one picks it up from here, right in the corner, which will be the same probably for the other two. And then this next one was interesting, not that one because that's all going to be crafting. The one above the crafter, I thought it'd go into that corner there, like it did on the one below, but it don't. It misses it. So this is the furthest point that you can get it to pick up. And it'd be the same on the other side. If I go up another one, I haven't done this one yet. So in theory, some stuff down there. So if I go and delete, not that one, because that one's telling us where far to go. But if I go and delete one of these, then we nip up the very top. Okay, so let's stick this one over that side. Right in the corner. Put in two of these. It should work. There's the crafter right now. Oh, I'll show you this while I'm here. See, can you see the circles? See the outermost one? It's just missing the edge, and yet the bottom level, it doesn't. So let's just see if that's going to craft. There you go, it does. So the bottom is the same. So to cut a long story short, the bottom area, it can go in all corners. Yeah, this next level, it kind of misses it just slightly. And then that's obviously the building level itself, and then this one, which is weird, this is going to be the same on the next level down below it. It kind of misses, and I don't know why, because the bottom is wider than the next one up. It shouldn't be like that. It should be wide one down and above the autocrafter, and then shrink inwards because the dome curves inwards. Unless it's not a true dome, that's all I can think. It's not really a dome. It's kind of a bit Yankee the way it kind of comes in, I suppose. It's interesting how that kind of works. So this level here can go in all corners. This level here, you kind of are around about here. That's the building level. Because these are about here, roughly, those ones will be the same. These ones will be in all the corners, like the bottom one here. So it's kind of really weird how it works. You think it would have been the widest here and then cut in here. But mind you, it is, isn't it? It's cutting in. So it's there and it's coming inwards. So that curve from these doesn't... You thought the one below it and above would be right in the corners. And then it curves in, but it doesn't. It actually curves in sooner. Right below it. So... yeah, we got I would say we've got more than enough crafting. If not, I'll just stick another dome on the top there. Because you think how much crafting you can get in this lot here. You could have it all along the walls. And then this line here, you could have one facing you, then the other side, one facing this way. A little tiny gap, one facing you, one facing that way. And then another load along the walls. With obviously you'll have to have a gap somewhere where the alleyway goes through to them. And then this level here is going to be kind of the same. It's just that you won't go entirely against the wall. You'll be like starting roughly here. Or was that this one? No, that was that one. This is the crafting level. And then this one will start in the same place, roughly there. Roughly on that line. And the same over this side here. Now we don't know how far out it goes. We'll find out as we get on the game. And then down here, right in the corners, that's the building level. That's right in the corners, this one will be. That's loads of crafting to do, that is. So yeah, hopefully that explains a little bit about this to you guys. I'm no expert, as I say. Do comment in the old comment section if you found something different or can explain it better than me, which isn't a hard thing to do. But yeah, I hope you found it helpful. Okay, right, I've done a bit more to this factory base, and I'll give you the little tour of it. Got 2 drone stations and a third one over there. I've got the teleport outside. These are the methane and what's it called collector. These are the 2 fish farms on either side. Now, because you can't line these things up properly, I mean, I'll do better. You can't line them up. I mean, this fish thing wouldn't come in. There it joins this one. It's exactly the same on this side. So this side, I could do it without having the 2 connecting little, little module thingies, living compartments. Really weird, but kind of fussy how this thing works. But anyway, this is the storage area. So I've got a load of the storages. I've got some of the displays here. As you can see, we're nearly at the complete terraformation. And I've got scrap stuff here, and what's going to go in there is this plankton. As they collect more and more, you eventually get A and B plankton that stops, it fills up more of A and B basically, and you find you run out of C. So what you have to do is dump the A and B in here and then scrap it. That's the easiest way around it. And then obviously the fish farm's outside as well. So if you go up the stairs, first level is going to be DNA manipulation and stuff. And you've got your foods and water gathering in here. And you've got your larvae and silk. The production of larvae I haven't really sorted out yet. Something I've got to do. Honeycomb comes into this. And then you've got the squash, mushrooms, eggplants and beans. I don't know why the beans aren't coming through that way. Just demanding them. I'll take you up there in a minute. We'll have a look. This next area is the autocrafting. I've got that round the wrong way, but yeah, these things happen. So yeah, a lot of the crafting's going on up here. And as you can see, we've got tons of room to put more down. And then over this side is the larvae production stuff. And the next level is pretty much empty. It was the old area to do growing, just a spare storage. And then above that is the farm. These are all Tech 1 farms. And now you can see the beans are here. I'm supplying beans. Maybe they just haven't grown yet. Oh, not supplied wrong things. Supply, get rid of that. Beans. Make sure that was the right one. It is. They all obviously are, and so are these. Yeah, so that's where they are. So that's the kind of layout for this at the minute. I'll put the transport thing down. I'm going to quickly show you over the other side. So it's a I haven't really named this teleport yet, but it's basically where the old base was. And you can see down here I've got the highest tier heaters and the highest tier drills. That's our ore and mining little area here, getting the relevant ores in. I might have to do another silicon yet. I'm never getting enough of the stuff. And the iron, yeah, I'm running out of iron as well. Quite quick on it. But I might get stuff iron in there. So now, just to get rid of it. Clean all the loads. And then down this side, you've got the what do you call it? I don't know what they call this thing. But it gets the larvae, as you can see. And then you play around with them. These are the butterfly farms too. That's another butterfly farm, and obviously the tree bark stuff's over there. Trade rocket and the satellite launch platform. I haven't done much with it since. To grab some water. So if we head back, I'm going to go to the uranium cave actually. I don't know whether I'm getting enough of this stuff coming out of it, or whether I need to build more. So they should be coming down here. Plenty in there. I'll sort that out anyway off camera. But as you can see, I've done a fair amount since last time. So let's go to the factory area. Now what we're going to do today is I'll carry on revising this and changing it around, but it seems to be working. They're pulling from the top and storing in the bottom, and the factory level is there. It's that one there. But it does go down to, and it'll go up to. So if I did this kind of arrangement on the top, that's why the farms work. I don't know about the end ones. It'd be interesting to see if they work, but yeah, it's kind of functioning. I'm gearing more towards end game stuff now. Now this platform, what I've done here, I haven't actually done it much, but I've got a few of the crystals. I dropped a crystal. Oh, it's let me pick it up now. Well, it didn't let me pick that up earlier on. So I've got a few of the crystals. And the reason I'm taking some of them, I've got one of those in there, another one of those in there, is that when you click this, it searches for Rex. And you scan it till you've got enough crystals of the stuff you've got. Now I've obviously only got a certain amount of crystals on me now. I could do a 1-on-1, the easy one, but I'm gonna try and get a higher tier one, so that I've got the crystals to do it, so to speak. And you just keep clicking it till one comes up that you can actually do. It's in the right tier you want. Bit of luck, we'll have one in a minute. If not, I'll just do a tier 1 one, just to show you. Right, let me see what we've actually got crystals. So we haven't got any of the blue, we've got these, some yellows. So if we take some yellows and do it again. That's the other thing I've got to try and do is figure out these animals. I've got the little animal thing down somewhere, I can't remember where I put it now. But I can't get the tier 1 feed. I think it comes out 80 or something, biomass, if I remember. And I'm not there yet, so I'll probably have to launch some more rockets and sort that out off camera as well. Right, this doesn't seem to be working too much, I just do a tier 1. Right, let's do that one. So we'll open that. And there you go, it opens up the portal. And then you stick everything you've got in here, other than 1 food and 1 water. I'm going to quickly just drink, if I can, if it'll let me. This gets a bit vinegar to this. There you go, right. So I've drank my water, so all I need is the food, really. I've got to take water just in case it's desert. All you do is just literally go through it. And you get the little effect as you're going through to the wrecks. Now, these can be anything, these wrecks. You get blue chests dotted everywhere. What the whole aim is to fly around and try and find the wreck. So as you're flying about, I tend to hold the wall and then just go out and about and look around for it. And you inevitably will come across a little blue chest at some point, like I have here. And then in these, you want to grab some of the flowers, and you get the plants to drop. So collect those. You're going to collect everything. The important stuff to collect in these that I've found is crystals, blueprints and stuff like that. Now that's where the portal is, so remember that little purple other hexagonal thing. Now you've got to look about and you'll eventually come across one of the wrecks somewhere in here. It's just a matter of finding it. It can be hidden behind all sorts. You just got to look. There it is. Sometimes you get one, sometimes you get two wrecks. Now when you go into these, bear in mind where your portal is, and then turn your torch on, and you just literally click to go down. Now as you're going into these, you can get very confused where you are. And luckily this is a one-way, most of them are, but then you get this kind of arrangement. It's always best you just open these up. So let's go and grab some of these. Fireplace. Grab your credits, and if anything's decent, you grab. And then what I tend to do is put a maybe put a flare down, or you put something like something you don't want. So let's say I don't want that. I grab that, and then if I drop that here, I'll see that that's the way out. Now, as you go down these, you just stick to the left, the easiest way. You materialize the things. Now you get in here, these, sometimes you see these and other things. If you dematerialize it, gives you a blueprint. And what that blueprint is for an exercise bike. So it's all decorations for your base. And if you go up here, sometimes you do, there's another one. So that's a treadmill, storage, shelves. Sometimes you get them in here. Another one, a washing kind of area. Not bad, you're gonna get the screens, but that's what you got to look for when you're doing this kind of thing. Don't get any of these. Sometimes you get water in these, like so, and then you just look through everything. And there's a crystal, so you grab that. You want to grab the explosives as well, and if you're short of the rockets, grab those. And then what you do is you destroy the next one. If you look at my food is going down, you go into these as well, and you go, right, I want that. Use these, so right click, and then left control click, get rid of all of the rot you don't want. No point in building up in your bag. You right click that to for those, and then you do the same thing again. It's a weak on left, so you carry on going left, and you just follow it around. Now when you see these doors, you get fusion reactors. I should have taken a fusion cell with me, I didn't think of it. I might find one as I'm going along though. They'll open the generator, which sometimes open those doors. So now you want to right click. I don't think we need any of this stuff. And that's what these kind of things are about. You just gather, really collecting all of the crystals that you come across. And these DNA things can be handy. So right now there's one blocking that door, so that's inevitably going to be some goodies behind that. So we came down this way, so then you go up here, and you just keep doing the same thing, guys, until you find what you're looking for. So I'm going to use another water. Let's grab that. There's another load in here, so we've got some green ones this time. Don't really need any of those. Right, now these we won't be able to go in here yet because we haven't got any of them. These require DNA, I think. You'll see, they're like a DNA thing, a chip. And what it is, I'll get some of those at some point because I'm exploring. What we got here? Anything interesting? Really? But this looks like the way we came. I think so. We went all the way round. Oh no, we haven't. We came down here. Right, here is where the fusion reactor is. You insert a fusion cell in there, and I will go and I'm going to probably go out and grab one from my base because you can actually do that. As you're playing the game, you'll see that you can actually go back and grab your stuff that you need. Oh, we've got the solar quartz blueprint. Excellent. That's a rare one, that one. We can now make the yellow crystal. Oh, great. Going to help a lot. Another blue. Oh, there you go. Access card. That's what they are. So we'll get in there in a minute in that other area. And sometimes you get hidden things in here in these kind of places. I don't think it's on this. Always look to see what you can destroy. You never know. Then they've gone down there. What's in this one here? Right, these you can disassemble. Planet viewer, handy. It's down here. Look around here. Okay, so those are microchips. So this kind of area, sometimes you get other little alcoves. I'll destroy anything. Ordinary server. Sometimes you get plant pots as well as that. That's microchips. So what we've got there is destroy those. We've got a fair few microchips. Okay, I'm gonna have to head back anyway because the amount I've got on me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick down here. I can't remember how I got into there. If I put down a one of these, so you drop it, and it goes a circle. You click it. Oh, hang on, drop it. How do you set the colour of it? That way. Where's the way I've set it? I can't remember where I did it now. Right click. Must be a way of setting the colours. Oh god, hang on. There you go. So, can I pick it up, or has it dropped the whole? Jesus, it's dropped a lot. But that's how you check the colours. A boo boo there, right? So you basically it won't let you pick them up the minute you don't, because obviously it's correct. You've got to right click them and then it drops them. So at least I know where I've got to go when I come back here. So let's try and find the way out. What's that? So that we've got to run in circles, haven't we? Now, so let's go to the left. And here, yeah, we're going through here. Follow it to the end. There should be an explosive bag, which there is. So I'm going to now go out, head back. You'll see now how this works. In this is how you tend to complete them. From my understanding, you can't build in this area. But the beauty I've got here is I've got water, so I can stop there, have a drink. All I really need is food. And you kind of remember the way back, so it's just literally going back the way over there, heading that way. You just walk through it, it takes you back, then you'll see. You then drop everything in there that you've got, all the crystals. And this other stuff I'll take back, and I'm going to put these in miscellaneous. Take one. Have another food. Put the fish eggs and stuff in there. These. All this other stuff can come with me. But I'm going to go back and get fusion cell, and I'll see you back at the outside of the wreck. Okay, right, we're just about to head back in. Now if you go to this and you click it, you then put in a fusion cell, it glows, but it's opened up a load of doors. So if we head back where we were, we had a few of the doors down here. There you go, there's one that's opened. What you get, these big safes, and they contain all sorts. So we've got now a very handy couple of fuses that we will need. Leave the rest, I don't need that. There's another one behind this bar. Just right click those, grab the DNA things. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep going round, and I think there's another one somewhere in here. Did I see it? That's the way we came in, so let's go left. There goes another one. What that is. Need some more of those, and definitely some more of those. So now we head back, so I think that's it. Down here. We went down that one, that takes you to the same place, doesn't it? No, we can do this actually, this one. It's needed one of them. Access cards, and then what it does is it opens up a room. And this room's full of these chests, which is really handy. Again, you're just looking for items of interest, like all the crystals. Take a few of these flares. Need the explosives, DNA. Need the rest of those. We'll send this one. All those. As you can see, you get everything you could really need out of these things. So let's go down this side. We went in there. We looking at that? Yeah. Looked in all of that side. Chest. Nothing in it. Interesting. And I know we've been here because this is where that planetarium thing was. So yeah, we've pretty much done this area, I think, now. So we've got to now go back and then head the other way. Sometimes they go in a circle, so we haven't gone down here. Let's head down this one. This is just another one of these. So grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. Handy seed. Shuffle them back in. We've got another full load. So there you go, guys. We've done one of these wrecks. Now, lucky for you, I found another one. As I was coming through, I went the wrong way because you can very easily get disorientated with the with this what do you call it? The way the teleporter throws you behind it. Oh dear. Excuse me. That came out in the middle of nowhere. Right, so there's the other wrecks down there. So what I'm going to do is go back, get over this, and go through. I'm going to put everything as random like that up. All of the crystals. Now what you do with the crystals, you'll set up a separate storage in the other side in there that's going to request these, and then you just say this supplies all the crystals, and then you keep coming in and do exactly the same with both these and just farming this. You won't have a problem with crystals. So right now we need another food. Have I got any more in here? Yeah, break that. Go back through. That light's my flashlight. Okay, so it puts you behind it, as you can see. If I go in front of it, that's where we came through, I think it was. We've got to go down here. As you can see, it's in this hole here, in a sunken area. I've not had a sunk one before, but let's go in and have a look. Interesting. So it's sealed from the water. And you're doing the same thing again. You can see they all look similar. I don't need anything there, but what I'm going to put down here is I'm going to right click that flower. And I'm going to change the colour to green. Just to show it's the way out. If you looked in that one, grab that. And then you do the same thing again. Going around and around in circles. Another flare. Need any of that stuff. We've got the exercise bike, so we don't need to have any of that. Always handy to have the explosives. I've got a water bottle. Now this time it's straight on, as you can see. There isn't any left turn, so you've got to move around. You know what I forgot to bring, didn't you? The damn fuse, the energy thing. If this has got one of those, which it's gonna have, I'll have to come back. I'll empty the chest first and do what I did last time. I don't think I've got one on me now. Unless I actually find one down here, because sometimes you do. All of this stuff. There's our animal food. We've finally got one. So I can start the looking into what's involved in these animals. Right, yeah, I've got to go back and get one to open this door. We'll have a look in here though, because we've got an access card if it'll let us. We have another room full of these chests, which is good. You just right click these. Grab, like last time, you just grab everything you need. Or you think you need. Our bag is filling up. Let's get rid of that one. Done. Right, so there's nothing else but that down there. Did I look in that one? Yeah. I'll go with that. All that stuff. That's going to get confusing as to what way to go here. So, grab a bit more, so let's see if there's anything else to grab in these other rooms. I'm pretty much full now, so I'm going to head back. Hopefully it'll be easy, so I think it's down here. Is it right? Yes. We came past this, and it's down here. So I'm going to go back, drop all this stuff off, come back, and I'll see you back inside.